beautiful friends, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to teach you how to lose 10 kgs in 10 days. That's not gonna happen. That was just a trick to make sure that you land up on my video. So I was going through YouTube and there were so many videos from international and even Indian YouTubers which said 10 kgs in 10 days and 5 kgs and lose 5 kgs in 5 days with a detox water, with a detox diet, with a whatever funny diet, do not work out, this, that. So I thought I should make a video about what is the kind of pragmatic weight loss that can be expected, and is the expectation of losing 1 kg per day pragmatically possible. So explain that in order to make sense, which all those people whom you have already followed don't make sense. They don't make sense to me, maybe they make sense to you right now, but I will break down the weight loss into a little bit of a math so that you can understand it better. So when you say you want to lose 1 kg of weight, you ideally want to lose 1 kg of fat. So when you are doing anything which promises you 10 kgs in 10 days, that means you cannot be losing 10 kgs of fat in all those days, and I'll explain that to you why. Number one, let's see how many calories does exactly 1 kg of fat has. 1 gram of fat is equal to 9 calories. That means 1000 grams, that means 1 kg of fat means 9000 calories. Basal metabolic rate is the resting calories that are required by your body, and over and above that, consumption can be BMR plus the calories that you will burn during the day. So the basal metabolic rate, the resting calories for average Indian females ranges anywhere between 1100 to 1700, and for males it's usually 1400 to about 2000 depending on your height and your muscle mass, etc, etc. And the other thing, that's the active calories that you will burn, again will range on the amount of physical activity that you do, on the amount of work that you do all day, and that again will range anywhere between 500 to about 900 calories for an average person, which means for all practical purposes the sum total of calorie requirement is the total, even if I take it on the upper side, the total requirement of calories for you per day will be in the range of 2000 to 3000 calories. And even if you're 3000 calories and you are not consuming any calories from outside, it will take you 3 days, mind it, 3 days to lose 1 kg of fat. That is if you're not eating anything, you're technically on vitamins and water, and you're working out rigorously and you're hyperactive and you're not consuming any calories besides water. That's when you lose 1 kg in 3 days, and that is 1 kg of fat in 3 days. So basically the whole idea of 1 kg weight loss per day is a scam. Anyone tells you that this is possible, you should run in the other direction, because that is legit not going to happen. It is a pragmatic way to lose weight. See, we at Desi Muscles, we at Nidhi believe that you should create a calorie deficit. You cannot go on a zero-cal diet. Along with creating a calorie deficit, the idea should be to increase the basal metabolic rate so that you are able to burn more calories every single day. So that's why all my programs you would see that I don't say no to exercise. All the other fancy heavy weights and all of that jazz basically, but in our much workout as you possibly can afford to on a regular basis. So it's not like you're spending 3 hours in the gym till you're losing weight and after that you don't have time for gym anymore. Do as much as is possible for you to do every single day. So if it means starting from 15 minutes a day and going up to an hour and maybe hour and a half, and that's a sustainable kind of workout that you'll be able to do for at least 5 days a week. So that's where you should be aiming at. So the pragmatic weight loss in terms of fat, what is easily possible, sustainable and achievable is around, depending again on the starting weight and how much your size is, but anywhere between 700 grams to 1.5 kgs tops a week. Anything faster than this, you're doing something wrong. So for all shapes and sizes and ages, so this I can't really generalize it, but this is as general as it can get. Between 700 grams to 1.5 kgs is absolutely pragmatic. And how much of calorie deficit you should be creating every day, I would say about 300 to 200 calories less than your BMR. It's a good way to target it. And when you're doing that calorie deficit, focus on reducing simple sugars and high glycemic foods and things like that. Don't completely go off carbs, don't completely go off all your macros, because that's gonna land you nowhere and in real trouble real soon. Sharing a full day weight loss diet with you very soon, so that will be a guiding line for the expert. If you want me to give you a complete detail of how you should be losing weight and how your weight loss plan should look like, you will need to join my program, because there's so many questions we need to ask you. There are so many things we need to know from you before we actually decide what food works for you and what doesn't. Again, starving yourself and going on drastic detox and all juice diets is not going to give you any results. Don't go for it. And if there's you want to ask me, leave an email in the email given below in the description box. And this video, give it a big thumbs up. Do subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to make 2 videos every week, which is really hard. And I shall see you next time.